And as you breathe out slowly and smoothly, you can just allow those facial muscles to soften, remembering that it is safe to be here now. And you are doing well. And as you touch the roof of your mouth with the tip of your tongue, notice that sensation and how your jaw automatically relaxes. That's it. Relax the jaw now, allowing that pleasant feeling to spread everywhere it needs to go as you go deeper. Remembering you don't even have to pay attention to my voice now, because it will go with you inside. And as you prepare to relax very deeply, you can just close those eyes if you haven't yet. If you've already closed those eyelids, you can imagine that you're doing it again now, taking you 2 times more deeply. And a person can allow themselves to let go and to sink down more and more comfortably inside. And wouldn't it be curious to pretend that you're floating in space? Just very safely pretending, looking down at the earth below, just noticing that from way up here that all is well. And you are. And holding an eraser, knowing you're safe. And you can simply use your brilliant imagination to imagine erasing at this safe distance those judgments, those opinions, those expectations of others. Erasing them now, if only just for a little bit. Erasing those judgments of yourself. Erasing what you should do and erasing how you could feel. Because all the way up here, it is appropriate to just be the quiet observer. And if there's something else you'd like to erase, you can go ahead. Because with those old ideas having disappeared into the night sky, a person can begin to deepen this curiosity, this interest in finding out how much more there is to discover about the world around you, the world below you. Those patterns and connections, things that can catch your attention. And the meaning of these connections and observations, they can emerge over time. No need to jump to conclusions. Can allow insights and understandings to develop, to take shape. As you channel your curiosity and your attention, your interest, your fascination into the areas of life in which you most want to notice something, letting your heart and mind take you there. You don't have to know what it is. You can let your brilliant unconscious mind work behind the scenes like it does when you dream at night. And you can take a complete rest now from having to make any effort at all. At that conscious level, as your inner mind, that part of you that dreams and dreams at night, without you ever consciously planning those dreams, that part of you is helping you to experience those healing waves of relaxation, deeper and deeper into comfort and rest. Because directing your attention outside is a skill and a choice. Becoming absorbed inside, that can be practiced too. Both have their place. You can practice a skill on the inside, and then activate that skill on the outside. The way that a person can train in physical activity for hours and hours and then sleep and dream that night. And as they dream, they can practice that skill in their dreams over and over as it becomes more and more easy, more and more natural, without any conscious thought about it. And in doing so, it streamlines, becomes more readily available to them the next day. And this is how everything that you've learned becomes second nature. And there have been times in your life when you've experienced a really enjoyable sense of ease and comfort. Times when it felt so very good to lean back and breathe a deep sigh of rest and well-being. Taking in a beautiful view as one of those views flashes at the speed of thought. Or that time when the color of the sky and the sunlight and the landscape around, the temperature of the air, the background sounds, they all assisted you in relaxing deeper and deeper, coming to rest in yourself, almost like you're sitting back, leaning back inside yourself. And for some people, there's a particular activity that they become really absorbed in, where there's a flowing sense of complete immersion, doing something you love to do. The way a musician can lose themselves in a song and time flies by as they give their focus to that melody, that rhythm, that sound, and that gives way to that feeling. And those movements they make seem to happen all by themselves as they intuitively sense what feels right, what needs to be added, what needs to be refined. And we all have ways of going into different states of consciousness like this. Ways of shifting into a different state of mind. Where you can simply notice, even unconsciously, what you need to notice. Naturally becoming immersed in the flow. And this is something that can even take you by surprise when you're strolling along, completely present. One of those days when the colors around you seem brighter somehow. And the world becomes more three-dimensional. There's a stillness, a space within to take it all in. As you allow yourself to register every little movement around you. Like the trees swaying in the breeze. A flash of color. A butterfly just over there. And you can extend your senses. Open up to being more and more present. And when a person comes to a fork in the road, to go this way or that way, and at the speed of thought, hovering above, seeing where each path can take you. That's it. Noticing their strengths, their potential, those opportunities waiting if they'd only open the door. And sometimes it's so easy to see why someone else is holding themselves back. And in this moment, I invite you to be brave and see your reflection in a mirror. Allowing those insights to come to mind. As you gaze at your own reflection. You're doing well. And I wonder what it would be like to watch yourself outside of this frame. To watch yourself looking at your reflection. Keenly aware. Noticing you notice your reflection. And you notice that's something that is essential to notice. Noticing now. And there are those signs and signals that are easy to see. Once you open up your senses and notice, what you hadn't previously been aware of. And you can really get a sense of the reality of that now, of how you notice more. Really feeling into, sensing into what's going on. What's going on inside the person that's reflecting back at you. Maybe even having a conversation. You can extend your senses out into your environment. What catches your interest that you hadn't noticed before? Those nuances and patterns, the connections. And how the elusive can suddenly appear obvious as you become aware of what's exactly useful to notice. Tiny distinctions, where and when to make an adjustment. Suddenly everything flows. Everything flows. And you can wonder to yourself, I wonder what I'm not aware of yet that can make everything flow more smoothly, more enjoyably. I wonder what I'm not aware of yet that would be good for me. And it is safe to do what's good for me. And I am speaking to the unconscious mind. It is safe now. And you can rest with those questions like seeds being planted in the back of your mind that can instantly grow into immediate answers. And they can grow in the privacy of your own mind and in their own time. As they grow into new clarity, new understandings that you can readily observe in a way that can simply come to you naturally in the days and weeks to come. You can simply be curious, just like a little kid is so curious, noticing those details that we take for granted. You can allow your mind to be that way. so that the very way that you move through the world is as someone who is present to their surroundings. Taking it all in. Every detail. So interested in the moment you're in. And you can filter for what's useful for you to be who you are, for you to be hunting for what's significant and valuable for you. Tuned into the signs and signals that can guide you and help you as they naturally catch your attention. Uncovering the patterns, the changes, letting you know something of value is going on here. Something to be noticed and observed. And your inner mind can integrate with what we've been doing here in a way that works uniquely right for you. You can amplify your skills of observation more and more. As you begin to notice that your mind can have that kind of wonderful clarity. And just like that, you can wash away any distractions. Paying attention when it's important. And letting things pass when they don't match your goals. And it feels good to know you are the observer. And that part of you that is the observer helps to keep you safe, keeps you moving forward. And you are motivated and positive and healthy and healing according to your youthful blueprint. And even in this moment, you can notice how you are healing according to your youthful blueprint. And you are thankful for all the resources you were born with that are still working for you from the very beginning. As you remember that you are loved and you are loving and you are lovable. And you're a respectable person. You do those things that make you feel proud of yourself. And even now, at the speed of thought, you can notice just what those things are. That's it. And more and more. You feel better about who you are. And more and more, you become the person you really want to be. And more, you notice yourself making the healthy choice. And you are better and better all the time. And so it is. And it is time to prepare to come all the way back to full alertness as you begin to notice the position of your body, the sensation of whatever it is that you're resting on. On the count of 5, feeling so refreshed and alert. 1, feeling good. 2, feeling that wave of rejuvenation. 3, feeling marvelous. 4, wiggling those fingers and toes. 5, open those eyes with a great big stretch, like you're washing cool, cold water on your face. And welcome back to the here and now.